Hey, Kirk Curtis coming at you from the Full Octane Garage, and today we're going to talk a little about insurance, and specifically we're going to talk about roadside assistance and towing. It has recently come to our attention that when you get free roadside assistance or towing from your insurance company, and I will use specifically State Farm as an example because we had a recent client that came to us wanting to change their insurance from State Farm over to us. We pulled a report and looked, and they had approximately 10 claims on their automotive insurance, and not to mention some on their home, but this impacted our ability to shop their insurance to some companies. Some companies looked at those events and said, my gosh, 10 events in the last 2.5, 3 years, that's significant. So as we dug a little deeper, we asked the client, well, what kind of events were these? And they said, well, my daughter had a car that broke down a lot, so we called to get jumps and lockout service and things of that nature. So 9 of the 10 events were related to towing or roadside assistance. Now, that dinged their insurance report. Now, the incumbent insurance company has no problem with these dings because they know it's just roadside assistance, and the additional piece to this is it locks them in as a client to that incumbent carrier, because when they go look at an external carrier, they all of a sudden have these marks on their record that inhibits them from getting a good valued insurance policy. Now, why do I bring this up? I bring this up because our practice is predominantly collector cars, and one of our carriers, which is Haggerty, shift happens, which is their trademark, they offer Drivers Club. And what Drivers Club is they have 3 levels. One level is for lower mileage. Actually, the first 2 levels are for collector cars, and they are the difference in the policies is really how much towing you get. But they have lockout assistance, they have bring gas to you assistance, and things of that nature. Then they offer a whole house or whole family policy, which will include your daily drivers, collectors, or any of the cars in the household. That policy is very comparable to a AAA feel. It has the lockout assistance, the roadside assistance. It's $175 a year for unlimited use. Now, the very best part of that is when you do use this service, say you have a child in the family that has a battery that's going bad and they continually have to get jumps, or they run out of fuel and you need to drop some fuel off, or they get locked out of the car. All of those events that you report are not going to get reported to an insurance report. So when you do go to move your insurance to a company and they look at your history and look at your claims history, they are not going to show up in a report. That is worth more than the $175 a year in value that you're going to get from this service. We believe very strongly that if you're going to utilize a towing service, that this is the best service out there. They focus on taking great care of your vehicle. They are used to dealing with exotic and classic cars, so your daily driver is going to get treated with the same care, and you're not going to get a report that's going to show that you had too many towing events on your insurance policy. We hope you found this video to be quite informative. Check with your insurance company to make sure that what we are telling you pertains to you. Full disclosure, some insurance companies may not report a towing event or a roadside assistant event in the insurance database. They also call it an MVR report, they call it a clue report. There's a few insurance terms. Be sure to ask your insurance agent, if I exercise my roadside assistance on my insurance policy, where will it be reported and how will it be reported? Because those are going to be very crucial to you when you go to shop your insurance to a different carrier. So we hope you found this very informative. Come back for more Full Octane videos, and don't forget to subscribe, like us, share us with your friends, and come back often to see the new videos.